double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with her lips shutting like missiles, act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go on, get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go on, blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe to toe. Anyone you know, young or old, get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses, that's like comparing team ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86, old as a holding my on the nurses.
No, I can't help it, I've been looking. My whole attention, I like how you took it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, no, I gotta do it. You just wanna talk that body language, I'm fluent. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. Sway, sway, I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way. I love it when you're moving my way.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for San Francisco, Russell Westbrook out there with Jordan. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Lobs it up for Ibaka. It's stolen by Hachimura. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Gets a very good look and converts. LeBron's got his team on the board to start the game for Los Angeles. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Anderson kicks to Westbrook. Let's go. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And the key for Westbrook is having his feet under him. I mean, when he does that, the jumper is wet.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Yeah, Westbrook has always been fearless. If he thinks his shot is there, he doesn't care where he's shooting it from.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here is Los Angeles now. San Francisco making their last shot. And here we go, San Francisco. Whoa!
And Anderson can fly. His athleticism is really special for a man that size.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook against Doncic. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Doncic is on 1 of 3 shooting so far. For 3, Westbrook. And the 3 ball is good. Westbrook's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Francisco. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So San Francisco ends up going with the whole new group. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Connects checked in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. LeBron against Adebayo. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Back to James. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. San Francisco leading by 8. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And he knocks down the first one. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to connect. And again, no good by the Lakers.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
The shot's good from Bay.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
Now here's Curry. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Duren tries again, and San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Ayton with it. Defended by Duren. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Shoots, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And Duren slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Doncic against Bay. Reeves outside. No good on the triple. Curry looking it over. Shot's good by Duren.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's San Francisco leading by 14. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's Curry. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Marion is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Bey in at the small forward position.
And I love how assertive Bey is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kleber. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Curry to the rim. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
Showing the range. How about Bey taking and making his fair share of those triples?
Vincent the pass to Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Latre. Bey pulls it in. San Francisco leading by 18. There's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Hayes kicks to Kleber. Here's Vincent. Los Angeles with another miss.
Questionable shot selection there, especially considering how tight the coverage is.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Reeves outside. Pass to Vincent. They need this. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. And 3 from Jordan. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
A tough rebound, and he went back in for the basket. Anderson's showing that extra effort.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And 3 from Jordan. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers with the ball. Doncic feeling it out. James wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
They get it back. The kick out to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. Jordan outside. San Francisco passing it around. Scooped up outside Westbrook. The 3 from Barnes. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Doncic outside. Trying to get something going. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Jordan. The kick out to Westbrook. 3-pointer. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And some changes here for San Francisco. Adebayo is checked in for Anderson, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in for James. Outside for Smart. Unloads from 9. Ayton. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Duran comes in for Serge Ibaka. Bays checked in for Jordan. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Russell Westbrook. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To stop the run, drills the three-pointer.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
Launches it from deep. With the putback, Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got his first points of the game.
I'll tell you what, that's a workhorse effort on the offensive glass.
Duran the pass to Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And it's San Francisco leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Saddiq Bey, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Doncic out there with LeBron James. Then it's Connect. Then there's Ayton. And it's Reeves in at the one. The shot's good. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Shot clock reset for San Francisco. Fires for three. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And the Lakers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Jalen Duran, he's checked in for San Francisco. Bam Adebayo comes in for Serge Ibaka. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Doncic with a screen for Reeves. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's James. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The putback. Duran the pass to Adebayo. The three from Barnes. Offensive rebound.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Back to Jordan. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles.
For the Lakers, number 7, Gabe Vincent.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And the Lakers call time here. changes here for San Francisco. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Bay comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jordan. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. To the paint, and stolen by Cousins. Duran the pass to Cousins. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's James. And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
Westbrook. Pass to Podziemski. San Francisco again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for Doncic. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Vincent. And some changes here for San Francisco. Anderson, he's checked in for Cousins. Baca comes in for Duran. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Right side Smart. And stolen by Bay. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Anderson kicks to Redick. That's short off the rim. Redick against Reeves. Reeves with the screen for Smart. Misses the three. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. High post to Baca. Over Kleber. Ibaka, no luck. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Pass to Connect. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. And the Lakers with another miss. There's the screen. Redick from deep three-point land. And Anderson kicks to Redick. Here's Podziemski. Misses off the left eye. And it's San Francisco holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been excellent at both ends of the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. With Ibaka sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. J.J. Redick is out there with Kerr. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Marion, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Pass to LaRavia. Here's James to the right side. Vanderbilt the pass to Kleber. Vanderbilt against Marion. Here's LaRavia. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. Adebayo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Look at the range from Adebayo. Confident stroke.
And it's the Lakers ball. James kicks to Vanderbilt. Down low. Over to the wing. From deep. And it's LaRavia missing. Curry finds Adebayo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Adebayo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Francisco. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for James. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Vincent, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the right wing. Here's LaRavia. Covered by Barnes. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Good D by Barnes.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't...
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Jordan against Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Sinks the three-pointer. LaRavia's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by San Francisco.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Reeves, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review. After the review,
The original
is
personal foul.
overturned.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kleber, no good. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, it's San Francisco with a 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Bay comes in for Barnes. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jordan. And it's Stephen Curry in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Was shot by Redick, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Doncic. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. And so it's San Francisco winning this one.
tactics.